Good morning, everybody. I am going live right now in my group, Intuitive Angel Messages, and I've just put up what the backdrop looks there like in my group on Facebook. And I just thought I'd make it a little bit easier for individuals to come and join us. If you'd like to come and join a high vibrational, spiritual, fun group, this is the group that I started, I think, 3 years ago now. And I've just really enjoyed it ever since. It's been a wonderful place for everyone to come together and share experiences and reading material and music and anything that is spiritual related. So here I am, and today I'm coming live because Archangel Metatron has stepped forward and he would like to relay a message for everybody. And then after he relays his message, hello. Hi, guys. So after he relays his message, I'm going to channel some guidance for, I'm thinking around 10 people afterwards, if that's all right with everybody. And I just want to remind everybody that the next Mediumship 102 online course is coming up, and there are only 12 spaces left. I extended it a small amount, and they seem to be filling up pretty quickly. So if this is something that you're interested in, myself and Ashley Cunningham are going to be, there's Ashley right there. We are going to be hosting this Mediumship 102 online course. Also, Ashley has a group healing coming up on July 25th. It's going to be an Angelic Reiki Group healing. So for those of you who have not tried out Angelic Reiki healing yet, I highly recommend you do, because it's on a whole other level. And that's just from my experience and through the experiences I've heard from others. I've been to 2 of her group healings so far, and they've been amazing. And you can just see that in the comments, right? So you watch her live, you can ask her questions afterwards, you can interact with everybody there, you can see the feedback as to how everybody else enjoyed it. And that's coming up July 25th for only $25. And you can sign up or register at channelingwithlove.com. And then, of course, she has her Starseed Origins course coming up, which is going to be awesome. And I'm going to be helping out with that, so I can't wait. And that's going to be August 1st until August 7th for an entire week, only $125 for an entire week. So if you ever have felt like you'd like to know more about where you come from, why you're here, getting channeled guidance and messages, seeing who your starseed family is with you while you're incarnating here on Earth, this is definitely the course for you. So that's coming up. Again, in August 15th until the 22nd is going to be the Mediumship 102 online course. And that's going to be a little bit of a fuller week, shall we say. There's going to be live broadcasts in the morning and in the evening and everything in between. So there's going to be pre-recorded material, ebook, all that you can imagine is coming in with the Mediumship 102 course. And I've left my website up there on the screen. So if you'd like to come and check that out, there's a little video there on my website. And you can read up more under services. So me and Ashley are really looking forward to tag teaming with each other within each of our courses. And I really think that Ashley is absolutely brilliant. And it's an honor to be able to work alongside of her. And I think she's wonderful. There you go, Ashley. Now you know the truth. So the other thing I thought I'd just pop up briefly is if any of you are interested in checking out any reviews or events coming up, or any of my services, you can check me out right there on Facebook on my business page. And then the last thing I'll just pop up is, a lot of people don't realize this, but I have my YouTube channel, which most of you know me by, is my YouTube channel, Kristin Davies. But I also have a secondary YouTube channel. And so that one is called Light Workers United. And I decided to do a secondary channel, which is similar to Higher Self or Higher Self Portal, except that we only have live broadcasts. There's no automated or robotic type voice background. It's only people on camera, so to speak, right? So if you'd like to have you come and check out mediums, card pulls, angel card pulls, Akashic record readings, healings, meditations. This is definitely the YouTube channel to come and check out. All right, so that's that. Now it's back to Metatron. So, I've always worked with Archangel Michael, and he's always been, serious but funny at the same time. And the moments that I really interact with Metatron is when I'm out in the park. There seems to be this one area where he just comes in. I'm guessing it's like he's made like a light portal out there. And so he'll come in and have a chat with me, and he'll just relay guidance for me. How do I see him? How he chooses for me to see him? How he wants me to see him? That would be really large, really broad shoulders. He seems to me like one of the, if not the largest archangels out of the archangels. He's one of the largest, and he has he chooses to show me large wings that go up off his shoulders and down. And I don't see them as white. I see them as multicolored. So like brown, or kind of a taupe, like a lighter brown kind of color mixed in with white. And he's really got a strong energy. And you really know when he's stepping forward to make his presence known. You really know when he has something he wants to say to you, because he is very strong. Yes. So, so I'm going to channel a message from Archangel Metatron, since he's asked to step forward. And so I'm just going to relax my mind and let him channel through his guidance for everyone. He's straight to the point. He just says, it is an honor to be able to chat through this, dear one, with each of you today. Many of you. Oh, interesting. Okay. He's saying many of us here on Earth are crying out. We have a lot of worries and a lot of fears. And himself and many others who are encompassing the Earth at this time are aware. They can hear us, whether we're saying it out loud or inside of ourselves. It's all a vibrational frequency, and they all hear it. Okay? A lot of us don't realize that, our guardian angels, the archangels, the Starseed family members that are here, they all hear us. No matter if we're talking in our head, writing it down on paper, or speaking it out loud, they hear us. It's a vibrational frequency that we send out with these thought forms, he's saying. And as he's showing me just outside the globe, looking at Earth, and then also being on Earth and moving around. Like they're really busy. And they all hear us. They hear the crying out for help. He wants you to know that you are being heard. Many of you are feeling alone right now during this quarantine time. And I want you to know that you are not alone. Call on your team. Ask them to come forth to help you with this loneliness. And just like on the other side of the coin, he's flipping it. He's showing me there are many of you that feel, and he's slightly chuckling with this, that you can't get away and have any alone time. Okay? So you're stuck indoors and you've got your family members with you day in and day out. And he's saying, remove yourself from the home and go forth and spend more alone, quiet time on your own. Okay? So he's asking you to create more stillness and alone time for yourselves. And he says, do whatever it takes to make that happen. So basically, no excuses will be good enough. Okay. He wants to come back to all of them around the planet, and they're hearing us crying out for help. Or also they're hearing our fears, worries, and concerns. He's showing himself and many others vacuuming the planet, taking a lot of this heavy collective consciousness, this heavy vibrational frequency that's encompassing the planet right now, and vacuuming it into the light in order to help lift and raise the vibrational frequency here on Earth, and to help each of you know that you are safe, you are supported, and that everything that is transpiring is unfolding, occurring for a reason. There is a destination in which we are embarking upon with all of this. There is a reason and a purpose why all of this is unfolding. Hold steady, hold true, and know that you are supported, loved, cared for. He's saying that some of you are questioning why so many are exiting the planet at this time. Why is this happening? He wants to pull it out from a broader perspective, in that some of our souls chose this prior to entering this lifetime. It was a part of our contract. And then some of the souls here have chosen to exit a little bit earlier. And some souls, he says, unfortunately, have chosen to maybe just see where he's going with that. It's not a matter of choosing, he says. It's a matter of just, contracting the virus and then exiting early. He wants you to see it from a broader perspective, in that if this occurs, these lifetimes are so fleeting for the eternalness of our existence, okay? Eternalness of our souls. So he wants you to know that there is no end. And there is no real beginning. It goes on forever. There is no linear time. And from their perspective, where they are, there's no linear time. So if we see and we think that there's linear time, then there is, right? So we kind of decide we're in that reality. But in truth, this is not so. When one soul exits, however which way they exit, they will rest and join their brethren on the other side. And then they will make decisions, choices, and actions on the other side as to when it is best for them to come forth and step forward and incarnate again. And where they choose to incarnate again. He's talking about what sex, what role, what ethnicity, all of that you choose to play in that role, in that lifetime. You are a being of light and love, an eternal being of light and love, a spark of the Creator. See yourselves as such. See yourself as so. Thank you. This is Archangel Metatron. Oh, okay. Okay. So that was pretty full on, but that is Metatron. That is how he operates. And he's straight to the point. Let me just see here. Okay. I love meditations. I love meditating. I love transcendental meditation. Anytime that you can come into a state where you have a quiet mind multiple times a day, that's really good, because we've gotten an A+ in the direction here in society of having a very busy mind. So it's really important to create that stillness. Be the still observer. You don't have to have thought all the time. And I think that that's a lot of the reason why we daydream in school, because your brain just needs a break. So create that stillness. And in doing so, even for 30 seconds to a minute, multiple times a day, just go hide in the bathroom, go hide in the car, wherever you got to go to do that, and just create that stillness. That definitely helps you connect in, because how can I hear if my mind is racing and busy, right? So if I'm going to practice channeling, I'm waiting for moments like when I just wake up from a nap, or in the morning, or I meditate. And then as I come out of meditation, my mind is nice and quiet. Those are prime time moments to channel. And then, of course, if I have sugar or caffeine, that's also going to ramp up my adrenal glands. My mind is going to be racing, so probably best not to touch those substances before channeling. Mm-hmm. If you're feeling Archangel Metatron every day, then that's indicating to me right there that he is with you for a reason. And that, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I used to see and feel Archangel Michael. And I remember always knowing I had one spirit guide, which was Adrian. But then I realized as I was giving readings, everybody had two spirit guides. So I think it was about 500 deep, where I was like, wait a minute, where's my other spirit guide? and then I heard Archangel Michael in the corner saying, that would be me. I'm your second spirit guide. I was like, what? I go, why is that? And he said, because you requested it before coming here. And I'm like, smart soul. I was like, wicked. So Archangel Michael is my second spirit guide, and I'm thrilled about it. So, but if you want Archangel Michael to come move into your home, to be like an in-home filter, he'll come in and he'll live with you. And if you move, he'll come with you. You go out into the world anywhere, he'll come with you. I highly recommend that. He's your spiritual bouncer, and he's just a wonderful energy to have come move into your home. Do you want to say anything on that? Yeah, he's just putting his hand up and saying he's also available. Metatron is also available. So if you want Metatron to move into your home and you're feeling that pull, ask him to move. Just say yes, please, because that's what we're talking about right now. You don't need to ask them, okay? You just have to ask them once. So if I'm expecting certain things from my guardian angels, if I'm saying, I need you to help me with this, 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 and this, I ask them once, or write it down once, and then I'll check in with them as to how's it going? Is dinner ready yet? Are we there yet? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you have any sadness and you're feeling really low right now, really hone in on handing off that to your guardian angels every single day. And that might be up to 25 times per day. Because if you go off and you have a worrisome thought, a lack thought, I don't have enough thought, I don't have enough money thought, whatever it is that drops your frequency, give it to your angels repeatedly. And then anything that you see that is high vibrational, that you're thankful for and you're grateful for in your life, that is sparking a light within you, that's helping to lift your frequency, that makes you feel good, really hone in and focus on it relentlessly. Mm-hmm. Yes. So maybe it's best that you turn the news off, because if it sinks your frequency and you're not feeling good when you're watching it, then it's best to turn it off. Maybe check the news on an app on your phone like once a week, just to know, if you want to know what's going on, then, do that. It's interesting. I had an elderly friend of mine, and she knew that I would not watch the news. But every time I would go over to her home, about 2 to 3 times a week, I'd help walk her dog and clean her home. She was watching the news, and she knew that I was not watching the news. And so her 3D side of herself just felt the need and compelled to always tell me about all the negative goings on in the world. And she'd always be like, did you know Trump? And she just, that was part of her vibrational frequency. She felt compelled to be a part of that and bring it to the forefront and talk about it. And if you are going to be doing that, then you are placing your attention and your focus on that, and that is where your vibrational frequency will be. That's more of the thoughts you will manifest in that direction. And there was a time when I said to her, could you please not tell me this, that, and the other? I don't want to hear it, 2 to 3 times a week. Like, there's a reason why I'm not placing my attention there, because I don't want to lower my vibrational frequency. So then we would take trips in the car out to the store, and she'd put the radio on in the car, and it would be on the news and the low vibrational things going on in the world. So it was constant bombardment of that heavy frequency. There just comes a time when you will decide that you wish to create your own high vibrational frequency in your own reality. And then that in itself will project out and manifest into your reality. Your thoughts will change, your vibrational frequency will change, And in essence, that will help the collective consciousness here on planet Earth. It will help everybody lift and raise in vibrational frequency. Okay. Okay. Do you want to describe a little bit more about yourself, Archangel Metatron? Like where you've been, what you're doing, what your purpose is? Just, I'll leave it in your hands to describe more about yourself. Oh, he's so smooth. He says, I was created by, there are many names that we call this energy, okay? So we can, he's just listing them all off. Light and love, universal oneness, source, the creator, God. That seems to be the title that we give it, this energy here on Earth, is more of what he's saying there. He likes light and love the best. And he was created by this, this vibrational frequency, this energy, in order to help the masses, not only here on Earth, but elsewhere in other locations. He's slightly chuckling and saying he's very busy. He uses his cube for many, in many different ways. There's just, he says there's no, he's going to try and explain in a few different ways, but there's a lot he does with this cube, and he's not going to share all of what he does with it in my mind, because that's too much for me. Thank you. He likes to clear each person's energy through their vessel, and he likes to use it to clean and clear and transmute the energy here on Earth. So he'll just use it all around the planet. He uses it even placing it through the planet. And he does this with other planets as well, and other individuals on other planets. Wherever it is needed. He enjoys working with Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel and his brethren. He hears when you call upon him. There are no time or space constraints for him to step forward and assist each and every single one of you. So don't ever feel like you're bothering him or that he's too busy for you, because that will never be the case. He says that he's also helping to bring in the light codes, the light frequency that is permeating the planet at this time. He's helping to usher this in, and he's really happy about it. He's smiling, and then he gives me a hand gesture of 2 claps, and that just tells me, oh, he's like giving me sign language, telling me he's happy, and he's really happy about this light frequency permeating the planet and this ascension process. He wants you each to know that this is a time when many are exiting the planet, but there's a reason why many would not be comfortable here with the vibrational frequency that is shifting and the light frequency that is permeating here. It's just going to steadily increase for the remainder of our journeys here. So you are actually, he says, you're actually helping them by handing off your worries and fears and anything that's low vibrational even stuff that you're harboring from the past, hand it off to them. Make a nice long list on a piece of paper, and then every day as it comes up or you trigger, you can hand it off to them. Because as you do, they're going to vacuum that lower vibrational frequency out and transmute it. And then Archangel Metatron says, and then he's going to stuff in high vibrational light frequency into your vessel in those places where you chose to remove the heavy density. He's saying, don't look at what is, because you will create more of what is by you placing your attention and focus on it. If you are placing your attention and focus on the heaviness and the lower vibrational aspects of your reality, you are creating more thoughts and feelings, emotions. You are sending and adding your energy to this and creating more of those thoughts, feelings, and emotions about it. Rather, go within, sit within stillness, and please hand off the hurt, the pain, the worry, the fears, the doubts, the uncertainty. He says some of us are so worked up right now on Earth that we have physical symptoms such as panic attacks, nausea, and fatigue, depression. Choose not to wallow in the trenches, dear ones. Choose that. If you find it difficult to do this, call him forth and he will assist you in doing this. So what will happen is, if you're going to continue on the path that you have been, then he will basically amplify that frequency and make it a more of an immediate kickback. So it's really going to not feel good when you continuously house low vibrational frequency and you're continuously focusing on the low vibrational aspects of your reality. He's going to be doing that and more than that. He's telling me much more than that for you. Okay. Manifestation sometimes takes time. So it just takes time. Some things come in, tomorrow morning, and other things take a little bit longer. One thing that I've come to see with manifesting is you can talk about it. You can use affirmations to help create it. Positive abundance. Say we're talking about abundance. You can use abundance affirmations. You can place your attention and focus there. But then in the next second, you're worrying about what is and the lack of what there is, and your worry and fear. So if you've got both kind of kicking in at the same time, boy, I really recommend the Abundance book by John Price. I really do. Because you are teaching yourself a new way of thinking, and then you are creating in a different way. Sometimes, like I've always said, I can't get myself out of where I am, and I need help, and I need backup. So then I call on my team to step in and assist me. So I remember back a long time ago, I had a lack thinking up the wazoo. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to have enough money for rent. I'm not going to have enough money for food. There's not enough money coming in. What am I going to do? What am I going to do for work? It was chronic thinking like this. And then I shifted because I got real done with it. And I realized that nobody else on the other side was thinking like this. Nobody else on the other side was worrying. So I said, okay, I'm going to do it their way. Obviously, my angels have the way, and their way is hopefully going to work. So I remember my guardian angel said, hand off your worries and fears to us 25 times a day, and don't you miss a time. Not one time. Ooh, she's so blunt in my face. And I said, okay, we're doing it her way, because my way isn't working. You could say, well, how's that working out for you? It's not working. It's not working out for me. So that's what I did for 2 weeks. You wouldn't believe the shift that happens. All that chronic overthinking and fearful thinking and the worries and all that low vibrational thinking, it just dissipates. And I wasn't used to having so much stillness in my head. I was like, oh my God. And I felt more peace and at ease. And so as I was shoveling out all this to them every day, they were bringing in high vibrational frequency and replacing that and transmuting that into the light. And then as you're handing it out, you're actually asking them to help you with that. So in came an awesome job opportunity where I was working from home with a great wage at the time. And all these things just kept getting put in my place because I stopped focusing on what is. Because if you continuously focus on what is, what are you going to create more of? What is? Yeah. Do you have any guidance on manifestation? He says, no, you covered it. Okay. Keep relentlessly focused upon what you desire and only upon what you desire, and know that anything is possible. Miracles happen daily, if not moment to moment. And know that each of you are worthy of receiving each desire, dream, wish, all of it. Do not back down. Keep your attention focused on what you wish to create more of. It doesn't matter if you do not see this in your life at this time. He says, in truth, all of this is but a temporary seeming reality. Your soul is temporarily housed within this vessel here in this seeming reality. So instead of reacting to what is, become the creators that you are. Be aware of your own vibrational frequency and create, dear ones, create. Don't react, create. That was intense. Whew. Ask Archangel Michael if he's your spirit guide. And then relax your mind and feel in your vessel if your chest and stomach feels relaxed or is it tight and pulled back. If he's not your spirit guide, most definitely he works alongside your guardian angels and your spirit guides. He is absolutely wonderful to work with. I absolutely love Big Mike. I can't speak highly enough about him. I love them all. I love you all. But Archangel Michael is like my big bro. He's the one I call in. And I only need to do it once. Okay. Archangel Michael, he's wonderful and he has a little bit of sense of humor. Metatron is so direct and straight to the point. Did you want to describe your personality a little bit for everybody? Or, you know. He says he is focused on assisting humanity. He has great attention and focus. That's what he's saying, okay? He is very observant and focused and watchful of what is transpiring here on Earth. And he is on hand to assist each of us and the earth herself during these times. So you could say he's observant, watchful, focused, and busy. So he works a lot. And he's very focused. He's very centered, very balanced, and very focused. That is Archangel Metatron. For those who wish to call upon me, I also may decide to bring in backup, depending on what is needed. So he may bring in Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael. And then he also will call forth more light and love, and amplify and permeate each of us with this light frequency. He says, even in amidst the darkness, even in amidst the difficult days, you can find and create the high vibrational experiences. I challenge each of you to do this. I challenge each of you to step forward and focus on the higher vibrational aspects of your realities. I will be watching each of you as you practice creating your own realities, and I am listening to those who call upon my name for assistance, help, and guidance. Wow. Okay. Mm. Okay, so the Angel Reiki lady is actually here in the comments right now. You'll see Ashley Cunningham typing here. So I cannot speak highly enough and how important it is, especially at this time. If we really need some help, we need a good clearing, a good healing, a deep healing. When she offers these group healings for only $25, jump on them, because her one-on-ones, I believe, are $75 to $100. And if you go anywhere else, that's what they are. That is the going rate. So this group healing, which is coming up on July 25th, is going to be held at 11 a.m. PDT, Pacific Daylight Time, but is held open for 48 hours. And it doesn't matter if you're actually there or not, because the healing is going to take place anyways. If you would rather the healing take place just, as you're relaxing at night before bed, you just let them know. I'd like the healing then, thank you. But it is immense. So if you would like to sign up for that, you would go to channelingwithlove.com. You can also check out all the reviews on Ashley Cunningham's page on Facebook, and there are a lot of them. So if you want to see what other people's experiences with this group healing is, you would go to Ashley Cunningham page. Type that into Facebook, and that's where you'll find her, because it is amazing shifts that take place. When I am a part of these group healings, I see the white healing angels come in, multiples of them. There are ascended masters, and depending on what we need, this is the ascended master that will come through. Last time it was Dr. Larafan. Oh, there she's put it in the comments there, channelingwithlove.com. And Jesus, I've had other group healings where I've had Kuan Yin come in. And not only are we having a healing performed, but then she's actually going to channel the messages from them afterwards. I mean, for $25, it's like laughable. It's like, if you're not signing up for this, I don't know why you wouldn't be, because it's just like she's really stepping forward and helping humanity with this. And then, of course, she has the Starseed Origins course coming up for a week for $125. And that's coming August 1st to the 7th. And again, you can go to channelingwithlove.com. Me and Ashley work in tandem with one another. So she helps me with my mediumship courses. And I love to help her as best as I can with her upcoming course, the Starseed Origins course. And she's also created the ebook for my next Mediumship 102 online course, and it is really awesome. So I can't speak highly enough about it. If there's ever a moment, this is it to join that. Let's see if there are any last words that Archangel Metatron would like to relay here. He's pointing at me and he's pointing at Ashley. And he's saying, these two are bright lights here, helping as many of those of you here in humanity. Yeah, helping as many individuals as we possibly can. Go forth towards the light, dear ones. Go forth towards the light. Whatever that light may be for you, go towards the light. You can create a light-filled, high vibrational reality for yourselves, even in the midst of what is transpiring here on Earth. And the more of you that choose this path and choose to move forward in this direction, the more you lift and raise the vibrational frequency here on Earth, the more you lift and raise the collective consciousness here on Earth. So you see, it is not about what is transpiring here on Earth at this time, or the collective consciousness here on Earth at this time, but rather you, what is transpiring within you. And as you become masters of doing this, you will emanate your light brightly for all to see, and this will become a domino effect, impacting and affecting those who are in your immediate lifetime and or reality, and the collective consciousness. Thank you, dear ones. Call upon me should you wish. This is Archangel Metatron.